Fuck it is, man. Pill Bellamy in this bitch, you heard me. You mad enough. Real quick, bro. Real quick. Allow me to break down what happened with NUNU, right? I want to explain to y'all what NUNU did. Now, it's really not that serious, bro. I'm not going to act like it's something that serious. It's not that serious. It's just something that I observed that I wanted to speak on, you hear me? So, because niggas will blow shit out of proportion if you say anything about a specific person that they happen to favor. So, let me just put that disclaimer out there. It's not that serious. I'm just being a blogger. I'm just giving y'all my perspective, all right? So, NUNU is on live. She's on IG Live by herself. And a fan jumped in the comments section, right? So, a fan jump in the comments and make a joke, right? Now, he said he was trolling, but I'm going to keep it a bean with you. I really don't like the word troll, bro. I don't like the word trolling because it could be easily used as a cop-out. You feel me? Or it could be used to take the seriousness out of something. So I don't really like using the word trolling or troll. Let's just say he made a joke. So he jumped in our comments and he made a joke. He said, "Hey, NUNU, at the next event, show us them knees," right? Now, let me elaborate. Let me really give y'all an understanding of why she got mad. Because she got fucking mad. Like, really mad fast, you hear me? She went from 0 to 100. But let me explain why. One, women don't like being the butt of the joke. As a man, you got to know that. Especially if you got a woman, bro. Okay, if you got a girl, you got a wife, baby mother, this is something that you need to acknowledge. Women do not like being the butt of the joke. They can dish it, but they can't take it, you hear me? So, I believe that was probably the main reason behind why she got mad so fast. Secondly, she knows some truth to what he said. You feel me? Too many people have slandered her about her knees, man. And I mean, she look in the mirror every day. She see herself every day. She can act like she don't be observing her knees. She be looking at her motherfucking knees. She know it's some truth to niggas talking about her knees. So she don't like it. Anybody gets upset when something truthful is said to them. You hear me? Especially something derogatory. Like anybody, male, female, child, it really don't matter, but especially women. Women are very sensitive. They're hypersensitive when it comes to, their physical appearance. So I feel like those are the two main reasons why she got mad. Now, the next thing is this, right? Because I got some audio I want to play. I want to play a little bit of audio from that live. But before we get there, let me say this. It's something else I want to speak on. And somebody mentioned this in her comments. Like, Chanel gotta understand that she a public figure, bruh. And this is why I always say women are not built for war, bruh. They not. That's why when you go back to the ancient times, women were not allowed to go to war. Only men went to war. You hear me? Because women are very emotional, bruh. They're very sensitive. They're very fragile. You hear me? So if you getting all butthurt, to the point where I believe NUNU would practically attack this man if they was face to face. Like if he would have said this at an event, she probably would have swung on a nigga or put a battery in somebody's back to punch the nigga in the face. Like, you never know. Like, that's how sensitive women are. And it's like, but she gotta understand. No, I'm sorry. I was saying that to make this point. Women, I don't feel like women should, I ain't gonna say they shouldn't be in this culture or, in this field, but if you're a public figure, you gotta be ready for all criticism, man. You gotta be able to handle the jokes. You feel me? You gotta be able to take all the slander, because people are gonna talk about you, whether it's negative or positive. And most of the time, it's negative because people are negative, and we live in a negative world. So if you're gonna accept the stardom, if you're gonna accept the popularity, you gotta be able to accept what comes with it. That's a part of the territory. It comes with the territory. People are gonna talk shit about you. You feel me? People are gonna make fun of you at times. People are gonna criticize you. Like, you will be critiqued. You feel me? People will point out your flaws. And I don't feel like she's conscious of that. You feel me? And if she is, she don't give a fuck because she's filtering her logic through her emotions. She's allowing her emotions to jump in the driver's seat. You get what I'm saying? Like women allow their emotions to steer the wheel. Like, their emotions run them, right? So, just wanted to say that, man. Like, you're a public figure. You gotta be able to accept whatever comes your way. All right, now let's play a little bit of this real quick.
If you go back, I said, NUNU, let us see them knees at the next event. So that was
First of all, you're a married man. You shouldn't want to see another woman's body part at all. So I might.
Hold on. Who said that though? Who said that? Who said if you're married you can't look at another woman? Like, who came up with this rule? Who ordained this law? Like, who put out this decree? Who said if you married you can't observe another woman? Who said you can't lust off another woman? Who said this? Like, seriously, like for real. Like, you can look at whatever woman you want to look at, long as you're not lusting off another man's woman. See, and that's what people don't get. It's not about being in a relationship or being married and just dealing with other women. That's not it. That's not the problem. The problem is when men deal with other men's women. That's adultery. Adultery for a man is not being married and having sex with another woman. That's not adultery. Adultery for a man is if he's married. As a matter of fact, he ain't even got to be married. Let's say he's single, but he happens to flirt with a married woman, or he happens to have sex with a woman that's married. That's adultery. I don't give a fuck if that nigga got 6 women and you got 0. All 6 of those women belong to him. You don't look at them. You don't lust off them. You don't talk to them. You don't try to have sex with them. You don't attempt to talk to him. Like, you don't deal with him at all. Because all 6 of those women belong to that man. They're exclusive to him. You hear me? So, like, I hate when people say, oh, because you married or because you're in a relationship, you can't look at another woman. No, nobody said that. Nobody. Maybe that's the way of America. That's what's the word I'm looking for, bro? That's Western ideology. You hear me? That's America's way of life. Like, that's not how it's supposed to be. But let's keep going.
I look at women. I mean, long as we ain't trying to holler at them or anything like that. Like I said, it was a joke. I meant it as a joke.
Respect your union.
I'll never meet you in life. You'll never meet me.
Respect your union. She said respect the union, right? So y'all pretty much get the gist of, what she was trying to convey to the man. Like, she was pretty much saying, listen, you married. It's not right for you to look at other women. Like, even if you joking, like, even if you making a joke about me, insinuating that you want to see my body parts, like, that's not right because you married. So this is what I want to say to NUNU. Like, you gotta practice what you preach, baby. Like, you can't be a hypocrite. Like, people be so contradictive and hypocritical. Bro, you just had a whole scandal. Correlating to you being divorced. Like, your husband divorced you because he found out you was fucking another nigga. That's adultery, by the way. That's adultery. Now, when a woman is with a man, it don't matter if the nigga is single or not. You can't deal with another man. Adultery for a woman is being in a relationship with a man and stepping out of that and having sex with any other nigga. I don't give a fuck if he's single. I don't give a fuck if the nigga desperate. I don't care if you can't deal with any other man outside of your husband. So you just got exposed, bruh. You've been exposed for breaking your union. You ain't respect your union. So how can you point the finger at this man and got the audacity to talk about honoring his marriage, right? And talk about being faithful when you just got put on Front Street Front Street for not being faithful. You cheated on your husband and got pregnant by another nigga. And on top of that, you got an abortion. Like, that's bad in itself, bruh. Like, 3 strikes you out, shorty. You fuck with another nigga. 1, you got pregnant by another nigga. 2, and you got an abortion. 3, like, stop it. You don't have the right. You like, come on, bro. You don't have the right. You don't have the room to say anything to anybody about marriage. You are the last person who should be giving people advice about marriage, trying to steer people in any direction. Fuck wrong with you. Now, in closing, I want to read you a scripture, right? This is in Romans, the 2nd chapter, right? Romans chapter 2. We can read down to 4. All right, this is Romans chapter 2, verse 1. It said, therefore, thou art inexcusable, O man. And it applies to woman too, but whenever the Bible sometimes the Bible be speaking in general and it might say man, but it's speaking about man and woman. It's just man is the head, so. But it say, therefore, thou art inexcusable, O man. Whosoever thou art judgeth, for wherein thou judgeth another, thou condemneth thyself. For thou that judgeth doeth the same things. So you trying to judge this man? Oh, why would you want to see my body parts anyway? You married, right? Respect your union. You shouldn't do that, right? But what you trying to charge him with, you guilty of the same thing. You dishonored your union. You committed adultery in your marriage. You wasn't being faithful. So you need to point that finger right back at yourself. It's just weird and awkward. Like you should have really thought about that before you made that statement, because you're the last person that should be saying something like that. Feel me? Okay, let's jump down to verse 3. And thinkest thou this, O man, that judgeth them which do such things, and doeth the same, that thou shalt escape the judgment of the Most High? So you're trying to penalize this man, all right? You're trying to penalize this man, but you don't think you're going to be penalized? I mean, it already started. You know what I'm saying? Because I know you was crushed when you got exposed. I know you was tight. I know you felt a certain type of way when your husband mentioned you getting pregnant by Beasley in that post he made on IG. That was the Most High. That was you being judged by the Most High. You was being exposed. You feel me? But the main point I wanted to bring up was, bruh, you can't judge somebody or point the finger at somebody when you guilty of the same thing. You guilty of the same shit you was trying to relay to him, bruh. You mad enough.